Hey gang, it's Ark. Welcome back to our Unskilled Survivor exploring the Zone of Contamination series. Our survivor is significantly more comfortable now than she's been pretty much at any point up to now. We got a nice cave, a nice warm fire. We've got some rabbit cooking. A little tired, but you know, you can't have everything. Alright, let's put this down. I believe I need to prep some rose hips. And I think because we need to come back this way, let's go ahead and cook these. Because we need to come back this way to sleep in the cave, unless we find something else, I'm going to throw a bunch of sticks on here. Keep this fire going for maybe 3 hours. That way, if we do end up deciding to come back relatively soon, we'll be able to stop in here again. I've got enough coal and extra firewood that I think I can spare that. Alright, so we're pretty much ready to go here. Just waiting on, go need a few cattails. That plus the rabbits will put us in a nice, or plus the extra piece of rabbit should put us in a good spot. So 5 minutes, what can I do with that time? Probably not much. Maybe harvest one of these. Don't really care to do that. We actually have a lot of arrows. If we found a bow, that would be pretty nice. Our clothing is terrible. We have one coat and a pair of gloves, and other than that, we're naked. Nice look, though. Alright. There's wind outside, so... Or, I should say there's not no fog, or there's not fog outside, so... no torch. Alright, let's just go. If you're not aware, I'm playing with a few house rules, the torch restriction, and then also the Unskilled Survivor is just there's a variety of tasks that I can't complete without having read the associated skill book. Ooh, we got some new music. I'm a little confused. Can I get over there? Is that where I want to be? Sorry, I was trying to listen to the music, but then I realized that my movements might be really confusing. So this wall here shows some trees. Can I just go there? Yeah, I can just walk there. I'm not sure what's up with that upper area. Because can't I just walk back normally this way? Yeah, that's the way I came in. I'm not sure. I guess that's just a little side passage. I believe this is the entrance to the zone, actually. I like the new music. Not surprising. Most of the music to this is really good. Is this another place where they just pretend that you can go someplace, but you actually can't? Yeah, I think that's just a walled off area. Okay. So, how sure am I that this is actually the entrance? I guess that's the first question. Wow, did I miss these on the way in? I mean, I did say I was going to go straight and not turn left or right. So I think I just abandoned my fire back there for now because, ooh, you know what? I actually do have the option. If this is where I think it is, which I'm assuming it is. Let's just make sure that this is the transition, yeah. Okay, so I have two places to sleep. I can go back and sleep in the truck, but I need a fire. Or I can go sleep in that cave, which is probably a little further away, but doesn't require a fire. But now that I have those options, I feel a little bit more comfortable about pressing on. Probably end up taking some exhaustion damage, which is fine. It's not that fine, but I need another fire soon. Oh, search for acorns? Sure. We'll search there. Acorns don't really do anything for me until I get the cooking book anyway, so it's probably not worth carrying them around. So this isn't anything. Okay. Alright, what's the plan here? Definitely don't want to go back down that way. There's not really any benefit to going back to Transfer Pass. Alright, I guess I do attempt to return to my fire. We see if there's anything more to explore in this little valley. And then we try to tuck in not too long after dusk. Keep stocking up on rose hips and stuff. As I get more areas like this where I know what's around, we won't need as many teas, because we'll know how far it is to the next area where we can warm up and or take shelter.
My fingers feel numb.
I'm gonna go grab these rose hips up here as well. So already starting to piece together a lot of the region. So we went down the tracks here for quite a ways. We ended up turning left. We took a trail behind the waterfall instead of going all the way down below the waterfall. And then there's that transition down there. Now, the point where I turned left, there's a zone up ahead. Let's try not to take damage here. How about that for a change? Yeah, we need a book. Because we're outside, we need to use a paper product. And that I do need to keep an eye on that. Because I only have a limited amount of those left. So we actually need to time a lot of our fire starts to be in better locations.
Oh, yeah. That's a
Okay,
good
let's
one.
throw all these sticks on here. That way we can get rid of a bunch of weight and save our coal for later.
So cold.
Wait, still cold? Okay, now we're good. We got plenty of water. Oh, good. Now we have some teas. Very nice. Let's just make 2 and then we'll cook both of them together. Oops. Cook tea. Okay, and then I should be able to do another one. Yeah. We started out with very low energy today, so I think it's time to head back to the cave, get some sleep. It's really tempting to press on here, but I think we have to go back. We have a lot of other stuff to explore back in that area, so I think we don't come back here for a while. Because there weren't too many side passages off of here. And there's got to be structures further into the zone. I just got to figure out how to get there. This is all recorded continuously on launch day so far. This will probably be the last one that I'll record today. Alright, just take our cans and go. I think we have an extra can as well. But I should probably hang on to that, given my track record with extra cans. And yeah, I'll be a lot more comfortable the closer we can get to this bed. Burdock, as well, that we can't harvest until we read the cooking book. That was kind of my plan, was to limit the teas to just the rose hips and whatever canned foods I find, and I have to say it worked out perfectly. This is exactly the right level of challenge where, you know, I don't just have 15 teas that I'm carrying around with me that I can have to stay warm whenever I want. Now, I don't think that that fire up there would still be going. I'm trying to decide if I want to spend a tea. What probably makes more sense, I have enough energy that I can just run a little bit if we need to. On the way down here. Temperature is draining quickly, though. I really want to go up there. Wonder if you could get... Well, let's do it without the crazy coating. Let's see if you can walk right up here. If not, then it's probably not a good thing. Probably not a place they intend you to go. It definitely looks like this is a path, though. Temperature in the windshade, -11. Yeah, path, but leading nowhere. Alright, I'm just going to do this. They tricked me into coming up here. So now I'm just going to take the shortcut down. I think we have to drink at least a portion of that tea. Yeah, so this is the area I came up. I can't see the waterfall anymore, which is a little bit disturbing, but I think I just go straight down here and then eventually turn left. Yeah, I think I'll drink a partial tea, like just maybe a quarter of it. Just enough to give me a little bit of a boost. And then we can run as well. I don't even hear the waterfall. Is it all the way over there? Here's the deer. Alright, we're just gonna run some of my energy out here, I think. I don't really have time to be doing this right now. I could go inside and get warmed up and then come back and get these later. Warming up lasts for 10 more minutes. That's not very long in the grand scheme of things. Yeah, I really want to save the rest of that tea. Let's run the rest of this out. This is going to end up costing me majorly if I take damage from the cold. There's the waterfall. We're not too far off now. Yeah, it's right at the end of that tree trunk.
So tired.
Oh, I actually fully exhausted myself. I didn't realize that. These are cold, right? Okay, just a little more. Just a little more warmth. Just to get me inside. Oh man, I hope I know where this is. Yeah, I was right. It's right at the end of the tree trunk. Alright, perfect. Now, since I'm fully exhausted, unfortunately I can't really do much else. I don't think I want to spend a flare getting there, so we'll spend a match on making a fire in here again.
Come on, little fire.
Oh no, I'm getting cold.
Wait.
Didn't see that one coming.
I'm so cold. I'm warming up a bit.
Ended up taking some extra damage anyway. Alright, well since we have a little fire here, let's get warmed up a bit before we actually go into sleep. How cold am I? Come on. Brutal. Maybe it'd be warmer if I stepped a little bit further in before starting the fire. Alright, I need to sleep. I don't know if I have the patience to warm up. Plus 10 feels like 4, so it's -6. I might actually need a fire deeper in the cave anyway. Have any other fuel I can add on here? Just the one piece of cedar. I hate to take the damage right now, but we just need to get a little warmer, and then I can carry the torch. So let's do both of these, and then we'll head over. Below 50%. I'm going to have to start playing a lot more carefully now. Yep, there's the temperature down. Now, maybe that'll change once I get out of this icy portion. It definitely seemed to change last time. If it doesn't, then we're going to have to start a fire and spend coal. This could get tricky. This is going to get old fast if I have to walk all the way down into this little canyon and then all the way down to the end of this cave to sleep every time. But hopefully, when we leave here with full energy, that'll give us enough exploration time that we'll start finding some nice stuff. Either a place to sleep or some nice clothing that can break down into cloth for a snow shelter. Something so that we don't always have to come all the way back here. Okay, now... Yeah, so it is warmer here. I think it's once you step off the ice, you're warmer. So I think it's a constant temperature of 1 here. So we're just going to let the torch go out. Not bother with a fire right now. Let's eat some cattails. That's what I should have done while I was waiting to warm up. Because we need some of these. Yeah, food is going to be an issue soon. Alright, let's go ahead and take at least 1 hour of sleep. Get some water first. Just so I stop taking damage. And we can eat a little bit more before we continue sleeping. Alright, so we got 5 cattails left in our reserve. I guess I should have made more water. We're going to need a fire in the morning anyway, so we'll make water then. Okay, let's do 3 hours at a time. I still believe, I think, I'm still wearing just a ski jacket and gloves. Yeah. And the gloves aren't really doing much. Another 3? 4, we'll call it. Looks like the temperature is constant. And even if it drops a little bit, we're nearly full temperature now. Okay, let's just get fully rested now. Should be about 5 hours. Or I guess 4. Yeah, 4 hours left. So I'll plug in 5 and sleep however long it lets me. Plug in 6. I want to sleep until fully rested. Now, unfortunately, I don't want to burn another one of my flares, so the only way out of here is to start a fire. Spending resources. Spending my cedar, actually, because I don't think I have any sticks left. That was a mistake. And then pull a torch from it. It's okay, we got a ton of coal left. And I guess I can use the duration on this fire to cook a little bit more water. Just making sure I don't burn myself there. Okay, any other tasks? Oh, look at all those things I can make. Can't prepare acorns. Oh, I guess they put all the things you can craft at the front now. Maybe. Or maybe that's just a coincidence. I guess I should have started this fire when I had an hour left to sleep, so I could sleep and then my water would be done. Let's just polish these off. Better to just do it now, I think. Okay, because I timed this so badly, I guess we just pass time. Then we'll heat these up. Good enough to get outside, I think. Might be a little close, but... Okay, here we go. What can we find? Gotta be able to find a structure somewhere. I mean, we've pretty much gone around this entire, this kind of left perimeter from the entrance of the zone. We've got full energy now, or nearly so. So maybe when we get up here... I think I just have to climb up back out into the center again, and now that the weather's better... I mean, hopefully the weather is. It was clear yesterday, but it might not be today. I don't hear any wind, though, so that's a good sign. Okay, I have to remember this tea won't stay warm for as long. because I walked so long with it. Oh, we can actually keep this torch going because it's foggy. That's nice. Too bad it's going to go out soon. I don't have any real torches. It's still pretty early and it's super cold. I want to go get those cattails, but at the same time, I think we just need to press on. Okay, so let's drink this one. I guess they're both kind of the same, due to how the how it works, how the temperature works. Now this is interesting. So you kind of take this log bridge over a low point. I'm gonna have to look down there and see if it's valuable to go down there, or if possibly there's something over here. Okay, so you can see that there's a spot behind the waterfall, but there's nothing to do there. Let's see if we can identify something from the log bridge. It's possible that that's a cave entrance, and that goes into the same cave. That's how you get out if you drop down to that low point, would be my guess. Possible. I think this just goes back to the... No, this doesn't go to anything. Alright, we gotta do some running. Yeah, this does nothing. Okay. Oh, I'm so torn. I want to keep my energy. But we have such limited resources in terms of staying warm. I think it's better to run now, because we can always choose to walk later on. But we can't decide to double run in the future, if that makes any sense. So now, while we have high energy, we'll kind of expand our list of options for the future by doing some running. Okay, so that's the drop down. This is the way we must have come in originally. I've been cold so fast. With limited teas, I have to do 1 tea per fire, though. I can't just keep drinking hot teas. So I don't think this does anything for me. So we gotta go all the way up here. And I already need to start a fire soon. What am I looking at? Okay, tree stumps. That almost looks like a structure over there. Yes. Okay. Wheels? Barrels. Okay, this must be contaminated. I can see contamination over there. Alright, let's run this in. See a carcass. We're getting contaminated now, I believe. I can see it at the edges of my screen. Or maybe we're keeping our distance because we're up here.
Did I say I
Alright,
hate being
let's go read
cold?
this. I think we're
Because
going...
I really do.
Langston Mining Corporation. Okay. Gotta start a fire really... Oh, trailer. Sweet. Okay, let's make sure this is enterable. Okay, so not only do we have a shelter... Oh, no bed, though. That's disappointing. And of course I can't use an old bedroll. I need a nice, new, clean bedroll. Alright. We'll come loot this in a bit. But not only do we have a shelter, we have a save point. Which is pretty nice. Okay, more wood. We're actually getting cold super fast right now. Let's just go inside. I didn't actually check to see if it was warm in here. That was a mistake. Come on, get me out of here. Ah, get in! I don't want to take damage, and if it's cold in here, we have to go out and start a fire. It is cold in here. Because I don't have any clothing, because I'm crazy. Any clothing? Give me one item of clothing? I should have stayed in here instead of going back outside.
I'll take it.
Bandage. Nothing. I mean, we're gonna take damage as soon as we step outside. There's no real way to solve that issue. Alright, I believe I checked everything in here. Yeah, it's a shame there's no bed. Because that would give me a warmth bonus. Piece of cloth. We're actually very close now. This I need a knife. I can't use a hatchet, unfortunately. But we're extremely close to being able to... craft a snow shelter. Alright, so I guess I need to go outside and start a fire. The longer I stay in here, the slightly colder I get over time. Let's see what we have in the way of fire starters. We still got a book, so we'll just do a cattail head and book, as usual. Okay. Yep, there's the hypothermia risk. No choice. Let's try to go back here where it's going to be a little more sheltered, potentially. Oh, I didn't need to use the book because it's foggy, so there's no wind right now.
Come on,
Probably should have
little
thought of that.
fire.
Okay, sticks, just coal. Yeah, we have 18 coal. We need a hot fire here. Let's save one stick. See what the temperature is. Oh my goodness, let's just spend 2 coal. We need to warm up really fast. What? Oh, it healed. Okay. More water. And more teas yet? Do we have them? No. Any books to read? No. Well, down to our one last tea. It is foggy, so I can carry a torch around this area for a bit. Need to warm up, so I have to stay by the fire, unfortunately. I think there's just nothing to do, right? Do I have anything to break down or craft? Oh, I do have another prepared rosehip. I didn't realize that. Alright, well in that case, let's do this. Let's take that and cook another rosehip tea. Go and wait for that to be done. Grab that. Put the other water on to boil. And actually, I probably just boil this later. Yeah, that's not going to finish. We're going to take this. We're pretty much fully warm. It's foggy, so we can carry a torch. 1, 2. Those are both ready. Okay. Let's go see what we can find around here. Come on. Scrap metal. Okay, so that goes down into the strip mine. Oh, this is fascinating. So is there any reason to follow this along like this? Looks like there's like a truck down there. I mean, this looks like it's an intended path. Getting cold so fast. Looking at my episode timer, it might be ready to call it soon. So I think I'm just going to try to gather some intel here. So we've got the central area. We've got what looks to be a truck, but I can't quite see it in this fog. And I think I need to see if there's another way to explore over to the left over there. Looks like there is gradually a way, so from the truck you can climb up there and then back around this way. And then you can come up there. So it is possible to gradually climb back out of the pit. Looks like the fog is lifting, so this torch is, okay. So one truck, two trucks, some sort of apparatus. And it looks like does the rail run along the side there? I think that's the rail that runs all the way back that way. And, oh, there's a ton of buildings over there. Okay. Alright, so rather than going down into the mine, which is probably where you get the chemical poisoning risk, I think I want to go along one of the sides and try to get to one of those buildings. I think the rail is actually out there. Should have been paying attention to this brain risk. Yeah, we'll get rid of the torch because it's not really legal right now.
Gotta warm up somehow.
Yeah, so the rail is down through there, I believe, and goes out that way. So this whole area is new. I see, but if I want to go this way, I have to go through the chemical poisoning risk. Whereas I might be able to go up there and go along the side and avoid it. Oh, I need to get back to the fire. Okay, so I think what I need to do is, let's get warmed up here. Let's make that extra water. Maybe I'll heat up my teas in preparation for next episode. Because what I can do is get fully warm, get my teas ready. Yeah, I think that's reasonable. And then we'll step inside to save. And then I'll be all set to try to make it over to those buildings. And I have a fair amount of energy left. And I have to remember, in order to sleep, can't come to this trailer. I have to go back out to the train tracks, make my way down into the ravine, go into the cave, go to the back, and climb into the bed. But hopefully there will be a place to sleep in those buildings over there. And that'll resolve that issue. While I'm getting warmed up here, I just have to say, I think I said it just right. I mean, I know I got a little bit lucky finding the cave, but I feel like this has been just the right kind of challenge. It's tough with only just a few teas. Not being able to have a torch everywhere has caused some issues, but it's certainly doable. Might be a little bit too tough just in terms of getting that fun exploration, but it's starting to get easier, and so we're going to be able to do more and more of that aspect. And in fact, let's just map. We have the time, right? We should probably jiggle those first. Okay, we actually don't have the time to do it right now. I should have been paying attention. Let's grab that. Actually, if we just jiggle these, we still need to warm up. So we'll just pick this up. Now we can do it. Let's drink some water first. Yeah, this is the one aspect of the no regen that's a little unfun. It's just like, normally you would just do the survey and it's like, oh, if you lose a little bit of health, no big deal. But here you really do have to watch it. Okay, fully warm, teas in hand. Save point created, ready to go explore. Alright, and with that, I'm going to leave you guys here for today. I hope you enjoyed this episode. Thanks for watching.